Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. For the past 3 years, the young and the restless viewers have watched Zuleyka Silver take Audra all over Genoa City, from scheming in the corporate world to romancing lovers, some just to romance, others to scheme, and we couldn't be happier that the CBS star is still front and center in all of the drama. When the young and the restless throws a curveball, fans feel it. It's not just a soap, it's an emotional investment. Viewers follow every twist, every betrayal, every teary confession, as though Genoa City were a real place they could drive to and knock on the Newman Ranch door. And lately, let's just say Genoa City has been on fire in the messy, jaw-dropping, I can't believe they just did that kind of way. Fans have been venting online, pacing in their living rooms, and yes, metaphorically pulling their hair out over the latest storyline beats. That's when Zuleyka Silver, the actress behind the fierce, complicated Audra Charles, decided to step out from behind the script and speak directly to the people keeping the Y and R train running. The audience, the calm and the storming. A candid social media video. Zuleyka sat in a cozy corner of her home, wearing a soft oversized sweater and a knowing smile. The tone was warm, conversational, like she was inviting you over for coffee and a long chat. "I know some of you are pulling your hair out right now," she began, chuckling softly. "I've been seeing the comments, the tweets, the posts. Oh, I see everything. But I want you to know, not all is lost." With those 5 words, she lit a spark of hope in the hearts of fans who were bracing themselves for the worst. Audra's reputation and Zuleyka's reality. It's no secret that Audra Charles isn't the easiest character to root for. She's brilliant, ambitious, and unapologetically strategic, traits that make her both a powerhouse and a lightning rod for drama. "She's the kind of woman who always lands on her feet," Zuleyka explained, "but she's also human. She makes mistakes, she overplays her hand, and yes, sometimes she gets burned. But those cracks, that's where the interesting stuff happens." For weeks, Audra has been entangled in a storyline that's had the fandom split right down the middle. Some want to see her redeem herself, others want her to face consequences with no soft landing. In the middle of that tension, Zuleyka could have stayed quiet. Instead, she leaned in, speaking with the awareness of someone who understands the symbiotic relationship between performer and audience. "You're supposed to feel frustrated," she told viewers. "You're supposed to be yelling at the screen. That's how you know we're doing our job. But remember, the story's not over. The writers know what they're doing. Trust the ride." A message to the hair pullers. Phrase, "pulling your hair out," struck a chord. In the Y and our online fan groups, people were joking about needing wigs just to survive the plot twists. Others posted memes of cartoon characters yanking out clumps of hair while screaming "Why? Genoa City, WHY?" Zuleyka's response wasn't defensive, it was empathetic. "I get it," she said. "I've been a fan before, of other shows, and I know what it feels like to think, oh no, they're ruining my favorite character. But sometimes, that's the setup for the biggest payoff." She then leaned in slightly, lowering her voice to that conspiratorial, "I probably shouldn't say this, but," tone. "All I'm going to say is keep watching, because the way things turn out, it's going to make sense. You might even cheer. Or, you might yell even louder. But either way, you won't be bored." Behind the Genoa City curtain, part of the magic of Zuleyka's message was the subtle peek she gave into the production process. Without spoiling anything, she hinted at the long game the Y and R team is playing. "What you see on air today was filmed weeks ago," she reminded fans. "By the time you're reacting to something Audra just did, we've already filmed her next move and the move after that. I've been sitting on some scenes I cannot wait for you to see. They're going to change the game." That behind-the-scenes reminder served a double purpose. It reassured fans that the chaos wasn't random, it's a planned arc. It gave them permission to be impatient and hopeful at the same time. The ripple effect of Audra's storyline Y and R thrives when one character's choices send shockwaves across multiple storylines. And Audra's recent decisions have been a domino toppling in slow motion. Without giving anything away, Zuleyka teased, "Some of you think this is just about Audra, but it's not. What's coming will ripple into other families, other rivalries, even romances you wouldn't expect." In true soap fashion, the hint of unexpected romance sent speculation spiraling. Could Audra's next love interest be a Newman? A Chancellor? Someone completely off the radar? Theories lit up fan boards, but Zuleyka's knowing smile in the video gave nothing away, which, naturally, only fueled more excitement. a love letter to the fans. Toward the end of her message, Zuleyka grew more personal. She acknowledged that the connection between the audience and the actors is one of the most unique parts of soap culture. "You're not just viewers," she said. "You're part of this living, breathing community. You've been with these characters for years, some of you for decades. Your passion is what keeps us going. Even when you're mad, it means you care." She recounted moments on set when longtime cast members would share stories of meeting fans who had followed their characters from birth to adulthood, or who had bonded with parents or grandparents over watching Y&R together every day at lunchtime. "That's why I wanted to reach out directly," Zuleyka explained. "Because you're invested. And when you're invested, you deserve to know there's more to the story." The fan reaction, the response to Zuleyka's video, was immediate and heartfelt. Comments flooded in. "Okay, fine, I'll stop threatening to quit watching. You've convinced me. If this ends up being as big as you say, I'll forgive Audra maybe. The way you talk to us like we're friends, this is why we love you, even when Audra drives us crazy." Some fans even admitted they'd been on the verge of fast-forwarding through Audra's scenes. But now they were committed to watching every second. Looking for clues to the payoff, Zuleyka had promised. Soap opera as a two-way street. One of the most compelling parts of this interaction is how it illustrates the evolving relationship between soaps and their audiences. In the pre-social media era, fans had to wait for magazine interviews or fan events to hear from their favorite stars. Now, actors like Zuleyka can instantly address the audience's collective mood, turning frustration into anticipation in the space of a 3-minute video. "It's like having a conversation," Zuleyka said. "I might not be able to tell you exactly what's going to happen, but I can tell you, I hear you, I see you, and your reactions matter." The "not all is lost" philosophy. By the end of her message, not all is lost had become more than just reassurance about a soap storyline. It resonated on a deeper level. Fans began posting the phrase as a kind of inside joke and gentle reminder in other contexts, from real-life frustrations to other TV shows testing their patience. For Zuleyka, it's about perspective. In acting, in storytelling, and in life, sometimes things have to fall apart before they can come together, she reflected. That's not just a soap opera rule, that's a human rule. So hang on. The good stuff is coming. Looking ahead in Genoa City, while Zuleyka kept her lips sealed about specific plot points, her energy and confidence made it clear that Audra's journey is far from over. And far from predictable. She left fans with one last breadcrumb. If you think you know where this is going, you might want to guess again. And if you're already pulling your hair out, maybe get a head start on buying a hat. Just saying. That wink at the camera sealed the deal. The fandom wasn't just curious anymore, they were hungry for what comes next. In the unpredictable, often maddening world of the young and the restless, it's rare for an actor to break the fourth wall and speak directly to the audience in such a heartfelt, transparent way. Zuleyka Silver's decision to do just that has not only calmed a restless fanbase but also deepened their connection to the story and to her, because in the end, soap fans don't just want plot twists. They want to feel like they're in it together, riding the highs and lows, side by side, with the people bringing Genoa City to life. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.